We are Team Beaconator.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, sorry. Caregivers monitor their loved ones to ensure their safety. The caregivers monitor their loved ones to ensure their safety. The catch-22 is that if you monitor too much, the patient-caregiver relationship can be affected. But if you don't monitor enough, the safety of the patient can be affected as well.
The key to implementing a monitoring system then is to find the right balance between caregiver peace of mind and patient independence and dignity.
To showcase our product, we have Lillian, the mother with dementia, and we have John, the son and the caregiver.
Hi, I'm Lillian. My dementia has caused me to forget a lot of things, including how to speak English. And so I'm under a lot of stress, and I really don't want someone to come into my home and tell me what to do. That includes my son. So nowadays, the only person I trust in is myself.
Hi, I'm Jonathan. I'm always busy with work, and whenever I try to remind Lillian to do something, she would get angry, and we will often argue. It puts me under a lot of stress, and I've even had to go see a therapist because of this.
Introducing Adore.
So Adore actually reminds me of some of the things that I might forget. For example, if I leave the fridge door open.
I can see it too.
Or if I leave the stove on, or for example, the sink might be overflowing. Ooh. Well, neither can I. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, so it'll tell me if the sink is overflowing. And actually, my favorite feature is it'll remind me of when I go out, my front door right here, and I've forgotten something. So, for example, today. So that was actually me reminding myself that I forgot my bag. And so at the end of the day, I feel really accomplished because I was able to do all of these things by myself.
So, as a caregiver, I can see the alert on my side. And it's nice that I can see the alert without bothering my mother.
It's very important that the one being monitored enjoys the system. The patient needs to feel that the product is an aid, even a friend that they can turn to.
Our simple and friendly solution integrates with unobtrusive sensors. And we believe this is the best solution for patient and caregiver monitoring. And we have a quick video for you.
To the confines of your home, Google Maps is no longer relevant. When suffering from dementia, your memory doesn't just get smaller, your world does. We might use Google Maps to navigate the world outside, but when dementia reduces you to the confines of your home, Google Maps is no longer relevant. Think of us, Adore, as a Google Maps for your home. We allow you to combat the symptoms of dementia and navigate your world like a true explorer.
Using Beacon technology, we've developed an intelligent home monitoring system.
Compatible with your mobile devices.
Adore reduces the stress and eliminates the friction that caregivers face.
By enhancing the safety of the patient's environment,
Improving their quality of life.
and allowing us to gather data on their habits.
Which in turn will allow us to more effectively help them. If you can measure it, you can manage it.
Thank you very much. Judges.
When suffering from dementia, your
Please begin your Q&A. And also note that demos always go perfectly when you don't have a microphone.
So does this mean the person has to carry their phone with them everywhere?
So the question was, does it mean that the patient have to carry the mobile phone at all times?
So absolutely not. For the weekend that we have, this is the solution, the MVP we came up with. But ideally what we would have is the patient be wearing a wearable, something on them at all times, and it would be able to interact with the different sensors and would push to caregiver.
As well as there's two sides to the application. There's the patient side and the caregiver side. And so it's actually more important that the caregiver has their phone on them because they can get notifications telling them about the patient. And we think that the caregiver will have the phone on them most of the time.
Do any of you guys have hardware experience aside from the Estimate stuff?
Can you repeat the question?
Do you have any hardware experience, like building the hardware? Because if you're going to build a wearable, it's hard.
Building a
The question was, do any of us have any hardware
American accent.
experience?
My background is in electrical engineering, but I do software now.
Ideally, we'd actually look at integrating existing wearables. That would be the easiest way to have this adopted. But again, building a wearable would be something that we would explore.
Final question, please.
Bueller.
Oh. Bianca.
The beautiful thing with this is that it's really enhancing relationships.
No, I was just going to ask, in terms of collecting the data about your mom, is that something that the application can do?
Yes, actually, we didn't demonstrate that. So we actually do collect data that you look into. And then, well, this is the stove that wasn't turned on, but you can see this over time, and we expect that probably you can use this data to track the state of the person and the progression of the disease over time.
That's definitely one of the really important things with this is obviously collecting all the data, and this is one of the things that isn't currently being done with dementia, and something that our app is able to do.
Thank you very much. Judges.